Hi there again. We meet again after yesterday. So I posted my Superman review yesterday, and then I sat there thinking to myself, shouldn't I at least owe it to at least talk about the other famous DC superhero, the one in the Cape Crusader that is Batman? And I thought, yes, I should. I thought that off the back of the news that finally things seem to be now a go and all that, and then obviously today I saw something about Warner Brothers liking the script and all that. And the topic of it is mainly the fact that the script is complete, and it seems like we're going to be all systems go for the Batman 2, which, to be fair, we've had to wait a bit for it, but it seems like we're finally getting it. So I just thought I'd talk about it and see if anyone wants to give me constructive feedback. Don't be abusive. I welcome it, but again, constructive. Let's all be adults. We don't need to call people names and all that. So what did I want to get into about it? Well, obviously the it's now complete. The script, you saw Matt Reeves' post on Twitter or X or whatever you want to call it now, revealing that it's all complete. The key thing now it is obviously it's gone to James Gunn and it's gone to the heads of Warner. I think David Zaslav or whoever is in charge of the Warner Brothers bit, because I keep forgetting who's in charge these days. He said it's great, and that means obviously he likes it enough to greenlight it, and now Warner Brothers seem to have liked it too. And so what we expect to be in the next few months is any new casting additions will be announced soon. They'll confirm the release date, and we will then look forward and count those days down, myself included, to the sequel to the first one. So obviously I wanted to get into some small points. Why it's good. Now, why is it good? Well, obviously, when you have a sequel, you want it to be written as quickly. You want it to be written in the best way possible, and you also don't want it to drag on too long. We're dragging on to 3 years since the Batman first came out 3 years ago, and I was starting to get a little bit worried that with the whole way Hollywood politics works, that basically that it was going to be cancelled. That eventually Warner Brothers or DC would just lose patience with Matt Reeves and decide, you know what, you did one, it's fine, we're just going to go in a different direction now, and we're going to have something else, something fresh. But give faith to James Gunn. He was the one who kept faith with Matt Reeves. He was the one who kept saying, nope, yeah, I trust in him completely, and he needs, you need to give him time to produce the best work. They always sometimes say, when you want something done so quickly, is if you want it done quickly, it might be written bad, but if you want it done best, sometimes you do have to wait a bit for the best story to come. It's also good because we can now kind of imagine and look forward to when it supposedly is going to come out, and also see some shots of it being filmed, and maybe get some casting announcements, as I said. And also, again, we don't have to wait and do all these endless videos about when will it be happening, is it going to happen, is it going to happen, is it going to happen. We now have a date, we now have confirmation, the script's there. Once it's written, that's when okay, now we're a go. So that's very good. So on to this point as well. Obviously, everybody's going to do their own videos about what would they like it to be. What theme would they like it to be? The common denominator I've seen in all the talk about what maybe they're hoping for. This is just my take. So we have to think of what universe kind of Batman we're getting right now. So we had a Batman that was at times very doubtful of himself because he was still new to it. He isn't the Bruce Wayne that we come to know him as, who puts on the playboy persona, so no one ever suspects him. He was very recluse, very introverted, very kind of just to himself. Never really comes out, and obviously it's going to be the aftermath of what happened in the first film, and then what happens in the Penguin series, and all that matters. So what I'd like it to be is at least dress up a little bit of what happened in the first one, but I would like it to go a little bit into once maybe we get past the 30 minutes, we get more of what he is now. What is he now? Is he because you saw at the end of the last one, he's now realizing that he can't be a symbol of vengeance. He has to be a symbol of hope. So I want to see more. I would like and hope that Matt Reeves has thought of that and started thinking that I want to see more of that Batman, the guy who's trying to be a hopeful figure rather than a figure of vengeance, because then it means you're seeing a different side. You're seeing him do more things that is him trying to be that. And obviously, I want to see a bit more of the Bruce Wayne that we are used to when he's having to do that persona to cover up for his Dark Knight persona. So I would like to maybe have them, maybe if Robert Pattinson can do that, he can go into that mode, because he did it very well last time, but that was when he was playing a Batman who was doubtful of himself. Now I want to see him looking confident. I would like to see if they're going to do a confident Bruce Wayne, a confident Batman. He's comfortable in his skin. He's comfortable in what he does. He's very now believing in what he does and what he's meant to be for. So that's what I would maybe like it to be. I'd also like to see what this new mayor, because I like the role that the mayor elect had. I want to see if they're going to have her back, and if she's going to play a part, and is she going to meet Batman? Is she going to have more working with him? Is she going to like really try her best to clean up the city? She said. Forgive me, I don't know the actress's name. I did not get on Google before I did this, so forgive me. I do not know. I've forgotten her name. I also would like. I just want to see from a perspective of the whole city as well. How is the city now really now? I'd like them to maybe set it a bit more further after the events of the last film and see how the city's recovering. Are the people now finding hope because Batman's out there and because they've got a mayor who now seems to be serious about what she's meaning? Are people starting to feel safer now? Are people starting to feel that they don't have to worry about what's going on and feel like hopelessness? That's something that I think that's themes I would like to see in it. And another thing as well, I thought the last one was very clever with the use of social media. I know I mentioned it in my Superman review. I might have forgotten. But the use of social media and the dark web, I thought that was very clever and using of modern stuff. So I want to see what they can do with this. Will they have him be, polarized on social media because people don't know, because they don't really know him? Is social media are they going to use the YouTube aspect? They're going to use the Twitter aspect, the Facebook, the Instagram aspect of it, and are they going to show memes or something? I'm interested to see if they're going to go down that route or if they're just going to try and act like it doesn't exist. Let's see what they do, because the script's complete and they've written it already, so we'll have to wait and see until it comes out. Villains. Now this is a tricky one because I saw some videos and there's been some that have been and I've not thought of it. I read something about that maybe whether it would be Robert Pattinson or Matt Reeves would like Mr. Freeze, and I'm trying to think of how you do Mr. Freeze, like what kind of role would he do? He's a very sympathetic villain in terms of why he's doing what he's doing. You don't agree with it, but because you don't think it's the right thing to do, but you understand why he's doing it. I'm trying to think of how would you fit that in now. You might need to make him more of a villain than make him a villain that I think, I sympathize with him. I know why he's doing it. Again, but he hasn't had a go around. He hasn't been a villain that's been used since Batman and Robin, and we don't need to go into that. So it would be interesting to see if it was him, what could you do with him? I might watch other videos to see what you maybe could do with him. Other villains as well. You don't set him up to. I saw one video that made a good point of this. You don't need to put him as the villain straight away, but you can maybe squeeze Harvey Dent now into this, because it would be nice to maybe see him as the district attorney before he becomes Two-Face. That for me would be something I'd like them to do. We don't need to do a Dark Knight version. We do need to establish Harvey Dent and mention the nickname and all that stuff. If they do that would be nice. But maybe they won't. But it's just something I saw a video about and I thought that would be interesting. Other villains as well. I mean, again, do you want to do a big one? Do you want to do a big one? Do you want to do a real big one? I mean, Penguin's going to kind of feature, apparently, but, again, he's one of the big ones, but I wouldn't say he's in the top 3. I mean, I don't think you should do a top 3 for this one. You can do one that we know, and so I was racking my brains thinking, well, who can you do that isn't too big, but big enough that we know who it is? And, obviously Mr. Freeze is big enough, but my point, do you just have one villain or more, at least 2? That's the conundrum they're going to have, but, I'm interested to see. And this is a key thing as well that I think that is massively important. These days now, these films always set something up. They're always trying to plant the seeds to set something up to get you looking forward to it. At the end of the first one with a deleted scene, they had the Joker. They had a guy playing the Joker. What I would like, and clearly they're going to set it. My gut feeling is if it's successful, they will set it up for a Joker one. Because you can't have a Batman trilogy series you can't have a Batman series of films without him. What would I do with him? You can maybe put him in little small scenes. where he's just in prison. I don't think I want to see him and Batman interacting. I want to see him just doing his usual thing, just looking like he's bored and he doesn't know what to do. But then he's concocting his plan, and if it was me writing it, I would have it be right near the end. You have it be told to Batman that Joker has escaped, that he's got out, he's on the loose, and you then know what's coming next. You know it, and maybe he leaves a message for Batman to let him know I'm out. So let's play a game, you and me. I'm out. Let's do this, Bats. That would be what I'm hoping they set up for a potential third if this is successful. I'm hoping for that because it would be nice. It would just be nice to get a little tease, but I would at least use the Joker in this, but not any interaction with Batman whatsoever, none at all. Because I think then you want too much. So I think keep him in his own little thing where he's in prison. Maybe Commissioner Gordon goes to visit him, but you just word from Batman. Like Batman gives him word, but he brings a message, but Batman doesn't want to see him because, he just has he makes him feel certain things. So that for me, what it can potentially do for a third. As I say, I know this is looking like a shorter video than yesterday, but that was because I was reviewing something, and I just wanted to do this because I'm a huge Batman fan, been since I was 12, 10, since I saw Christian Bale, and I like the direction of this, and I'm just pleased that now things seem to be heading in the right direction, and now seems like things are all moving, scripts there, green lights there, and hopefully I see the officially confirmed release date. Over the next year we get trailer or two just to kind of get us hyped. So as I say, enjoyed doing this, and once we know more, I will hopefully do more of this, and if you want me to, and again, if you want to give feedback, I appreciate it. But as I say, if you want to comment, be constructive. Let's not be ungrown up. Let's talk, have a conversation. I welcome the feedback. I just want it to be nice and constructive because we're all grown ups. So there you go. Talk about Batman, and I might do more of these if I feel the energy for it. See y'all.